Hello everybody, it's Scott here from the Dirt Chimps. We're just a few days away from the Adventure Bike Gathering here in Vernon, British Columbia. I just got a real quick video for you. Andrew, myself, and Gronk are going to go ride Twisted Steel and Salsa Shark, one of our most popular routes from the past. I'm going to show you a little bit about this bike, and I'm going to give you a little bit of rundown on how the event runs and how to use the app. So let's get going. Nice and slow. Look ahead, look ahead, look ahead, look ahead. Look ahead, look ahead. That's all that matters. Look ahead. Holy. Check this out, guys. Flowy. Look ahead. Go, 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 go. Momentum. Nice. Wow. It's so nice here. Okay, let's get going. First things first. I'm on a new 890. This is the end of the production run for this bike, we believe. There's a 990 coming out next year. So I took all the learnings from having a 790 and from this bike being around, and I built up what I think is going to be the ultimate adventure bike based on my philosophy of use. I'll show you a bit more about it soon. Okay, every morning it's going to start off right here in the Blends parking lot. We're going to have a couple hundred adventure bikes. Probably not a lot of the ones that look like that. Look at that guy. This is where we're going to be, right here. They've been warned that there's going to be 100 to 200 bikers here. They'll have the extra staff and lots of coffee. Yeah. All right, this is one of the guys who's going to be helping us out. We'll see you next week. See you. Right on, let's go. Okay, we're going to do a quick stop by the campsite where many of us are going to be staying. And if you don't have a spot there yet, don't tell anybody, but we're going to squeeze you in. All right, let's go. Make sure you fill up and have adequate fuel before going to Blends, because every year about 10% of the people come up to me and they go, "Hey Scott, I think I have time to go fill up my bike." I'm like, I don't know, just go, man. You can't do it without fuel. All right. Here we are, the Cedar Falls campground. They are technically full. They're allowing us to put in extra people where we have space. Of course, that's only if you're on a motorbike and then a tent. All right, let's go take a look around. This is actually going to be where we are, like specifically right here. Andrew and I will be here. We're going to have a whole huge barbecue thing set up. Bring some cash. The barbecue is just kind of by donation, and the showers here require loonies. So, and we're going to have t-shirts and buffs and stuff like that. So if you want them, just have a little bit of cash. Pretty sweet, eh? In the mornings, whether you're staying in town or out here, we just recommend you be at Blends by like 7:30, 8 o'clock. Some of the rides are a bit longer, so people are going to be leaving early, and you don't want to miss out, right? All right, let's go. All right, we're at Hartnell Road right now, which is one of the main riding areas. We actually have 5 different riding areas. This is the most popular one that's closest to town, but the other ones have all kinds of great adventures. So, about the Adventure Bike Gathering, it is a free event. To get started, go to theadventurebikegathering.com. You can download the itinerary, which looks like this, which includes, I believe, 21 different routes, brief descriptions, difficulty ratings, whether they're a half day, full day, all that kind of stuff. Then you go to TMA, thatmotoapp.com, and you join for free. It's super easy. You put in an access code, which would be Ride for Dylan, and then you can go to the GPS exchange. So you have your sheet here, and you're like, hey, I want to go on Twisted Steel and Salsa Shark, like the guys are right now. You can download that from the GPS exchange. Actually, more truthfully, you hit subscribe. So let's explain that just briefly. Next, grab your smartphone, like one of these guys, and go to your app store, whether it's Android or iOS, and download TMA Mobile. So that's the offline accompaniment to the main website. So that helps you navigate. So when you subscribe to things in the GPS exchange, they automatically appear on your phone. You don't have to export, import, none of that crap. So that's how you get all the tracks. And then you just come out and you follow the lines, right? Yeah. Easy as that. Even Gronk can do it.
Gronk, follow a line.
All right, let's get rolling, and we'll stop periodically to go over some other stuff. Okay, this is TMA Mobile. You can see where I am. The dotted line shows that I'm actually recording where I am right now. I'm going to go up and hit this waffle That's what they call this thing. And then go into files where I have all the different things downloaded. I'm clicking on the GPS exchange and I'm going to scroll down. I know this is a D3. There it is, Twisted Steel and Salsa Shark. Now I want that one to be really obvious. So I'm not just displaying it, but I'm turning it yellow, and that's going to make it a big fat line. What I didn't tell you is that I actually hid all my other tracks. I have so many tracks around this zone that it just looks like someone dumped a bowl of spaghetti on my phone. A big fat line, that's what we're going to follow. And let's begin. This is Gronk. Gronk's been hanging out with us a lot, and he is a lot of fun, despite the fact that he rides a Tenere.
Stinky like Gronk.
And this is my new whip. I say, God damn. Watch me dump it. Classic dirt chimp. Okay, let's go. Stock exhaust is not that bad sounding, although when Andrew comes up next to me, it sounds way better. And Marco, oh my God, his exhaust. Amazed. If you're coming to any of the rides that are on Becker Mountain, you have to come up through Hartnell Road, which is where I am right now. And this is a difficulty 3. This is a low 3, but it is a 3. So if you can't get through this, the gatekeeper, this mountain is effectively closed for you. But don't worry, there are other ones. And maybe by the end of the gathering, you'll be able to go out with some other people who are willing to take some time and just kind of work your way through. If you can tick the box of doing Hartnell Road this year and it's your first time ever, that is a massively successful adventure bike gathering for you. Once you can ride this stuff, boy, the mountains sure open up for you. Whoa, this bike feels good.
Okay, let's chase Scotty on his new 890 Fuzzy Logic. Definitely the crux on Hartnell. Pay a little bit of attention, but it's not so bad. There's neutral.
I bought a KTM 790 Adventure R Rally after it had been used for like 2,000 kilometers. I rode the guts out of that thing and I had so much fun, went on great adventures. And then Andrew got his 890, which he loves. And I wanted to get another one. My 790 is getting a little tired, so it's going to go off to a good home or just be kept around as a backup bike. So I've built up this brand new 2024 890, and I've got a lot of really great Farkles on it. And it's really based off of the experience off of your bike and my 790. So if you want to learn more about this build and why I did the things that I did, I'm not going to bore you here in this video. Go to that Moto app and just look up this bike. If you go find my profile or just search for the bike, it'll be right there. What did I call this bike again?
Fuzzy Logic.
Fuzzy Logic. There's an inside story behind that one. But every little thing that I've done, I've taken a picture of, I've added a description, I've told you how much I like it, but not only that is why I like it. Like, why do I like these bendy KTM levers, or why do I like this thing, or these particular foot pegs, which are lower than normal foot pegs, and the things that I'm missing. Huh? All right, let's go. Too much talky. That's the t-shirt we really have to make. Yeah. Too much talky. Let's go. Welcome to Twisted Steel. In the 7 years that we've been running the adventure bike gathering, well, this is the 7th. This is by far the most trafficked route. If you're relatively new to off-road travel on an adventure sport bike, or sorry, an adventure bike or a dual sport, this is a great place to start. It does have obstacles like these. You want to pick the proper path, but it doesn't have any big grueling long sections that are impassable. Now the way we're going to come back on Salsa Shark is significantly more challenging. And hey, if you're a rock star out here ripping around and you're like, oh, these guys are slow, take the hard lines. There are lots of them here. Get over here. Do this. Mamma mia. Just have some fun with it. Whoa, there's extra grunt in this bike that my 790 didn't have. Wow. One of the really neat features in that Moto app is you could, for example, navigate to Scrappy, my 790 Rally, and then you could go and look at every ride I've ever recorded while being on that bike. So you can see me in Moab, Southern California, British Columbia, up on the mountaintops, everything. It's so cool. That's one of the reasons I really like to record my rides like I am right now. It's for me to look back on, but then hey, some of my homies like to go and look at my rides. We get inspired by each other. For example, one of the people who really inspires me is Superstar Brandon. And he just recently did a really cool adventure, saved it to that moto app, and that's one of my goals for this fall is to go and check out the route that he shared. During the event, and really at all times, one of the things you should be most concerned about is running into other people. This is not a closed course. Everything is two-way. There's public out here, there's pickup trucks, there's side-by-sides, adventure bikes, dirt bikes, kids. We got it all. So don't blow through any corners faster than you can stop, swerve, just get out of the way. Of course, once you're on the single track, the risk really goes down. But boy, we've had some close calls on the haul roads around here. Stay safe. Oh, look at all the mushrooms. Kind of cool. Let's go take a look. We took a little course. I don't know, something on mushrooms we took. Look at all these guys. These are the fruits of the underground network. What? Okay, let's do a really quick little segment on this 890 build. So I went with a molecule skid plate this time. I went with AXP last time. I like all the venting. I like the plastic. I like the lightweight. We'll see how it goes. I love these foot pegs. I'll explain those. Steg pegs are on everything I own. This is completely new and novel. I'll have information about that on my bike profile. It's made by these Peroon guys. And if you see it back there, there's this weird little system. Oh, Andrew, our new air filter, pre-filter system. Do you remember anything about what that's called?
It is the Rottweiler power plate.
Oh, more Rottweiler stuff. Well, we're not replacing our air boxes anymore, are we? No. This is an addition. This is like a pre-filter. You take out the snorkels, you put on the pre-filter. Everything inside there is stock, and that's the way it's staying. Damn it. I love these bar protectors. Hey, like
those are beautiful.
They look nice, but they're also, and they're spendy, but they're significantly tougher than the other ones we've had. So it's kind of one of those buy once, cry once. I'm not doing anything with this windscreen. Yes, you take more wind in the face, but my view is amazing. I don't know. I think that's enough talking. You guys can go to the website and see how I spent all my money. Silly boy. Let's roll. We're still on Twisted Steel. It's a fun little section. Look at, just play with it. Wow. Whoa! Watch out for this big hole up here. It's a little gnar. Yeah! Well, folks, that's it for Twisted Steel. We're getting shot out on one of the roads here. So now we're going to connect over to Salsa Shark. So Twisted Steel, that's a low difficulty 3. And Salsa Shark's probably a high difficulty 3, only because of one particular climb that is a little bit spicy. Let's go check it out. Hey, up by that telephone pole there is a corner that's going to be a hard right, and it trips up a lot of people, like just about everybody. I haven't done it yet on this bike, but it shouldn't be a problem. I've done this corner probably 50 times in my life on all kinds of different bikes. One of the tricks is stay wide. Stay way out here. You get the longest sight lines as you come around. Ride the clutch. Don't get freaked out by those guys. And just ride it through. It's great. Try not to follow too close behind anyone else. You will get dusted out. Okay, that wasn't the tough one. There's a bit of a tougher one coming up. Here comes a nice section. I think I'll just let the camera roll. If it's good, we'll leave it in. Remember, blind corners. Wow, look, it's a gaggle of adventure bikers. Hey, I know that guy. I know, that's a nice suit you got there. I got the same deal.
Oh, really?
Really breathable jacket. Hey, I don't know about the pants, but the jacket's awesome.
I was on my way here this morning. I was thinking I should have messaged Nick.
Yeah. Cool. Well, hey. Good.
Awesome.
I know that bike. Cool.
Well, you got a new bike.
I got a new bike too.
Very nice.
I've seen that bike before. It's running the TMA colors, as I like to call it. Is there anybody else coming down still?
There's 2 more guys here.
Oh, okay, cool. It's getting rough. That's the worst I've ever done on it, but there are some big rocks in the way and I didn't want to hit them. Okay, here comes the challenging part. It just freaks people out. There's a little bit of a rock bed right here. See, watch. Boom. Keep your speed, high line, and just flow on out of it. Okay, we're good to go. We're done. Yeah. Remember, other users don't go too fast. Wow. I really hope I get to see a whole bunch of you guys that I've visited with over the years at the Adventure Bike Gathering. It's coming up imminently. Come on down, grab a hotel room, grab your bike, spend some time with us. I think it's going to be great. The weather outlook is phenomenal. It does not get better than this, guys. That's it. Let's wrap it up. Get into TMA, download the tracks you want to have, go to the Adventure Bike Gathering website, grab the itinerary, see it blends. Ooh, don't go in there. What?